Today we are taking a close look at one of the most fascinating coins that millions of Americans have held in their hands without ever realizing its potential value, the Liberty 1 cent 1976. At first glance, this small copper coin may look like an ordinary penny found in pocket change, old jars, or family collections, but what if I told you that certain 1976 1-cent coins have attracted the attention of collectors across the United States and around the world? What if a simple penny sitting quietly in a drawer could be worth far more than its face value? The story of the 1976 Liberty 1 cent is a journey through American history, numismatic passion, and the excitement of discovering a hidden treasure in plain sight. The year 1976 was a special moment in American history as the nation celebrated its bicentennial, marking 200 years since the Declaration of Independence. While special commemorative quarters, half dollars, and dollars were produced to celebrate this historic occasion, the 1-cent coin continued to carry the familiar image of Abraham Lincoln, a design that had become a symbol of American heritage. Millions of these pennies were struck at United States Mint facilities and entered daily commerce, passing through countless hands over the decades. Most of them experienced heavy circulation, collecting scratches, wear, and damage along the way. However, a small number survived in exceptional condition, and these high-grade examples have become the target of serious collectors seeking the finest known specimens. The 1976 Liberty 1 cent is composed primarily of copper, giving it the classic reddish appearance that many collectors love. Its obverse features the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln along with the word Liberty and the date 1976, while the reverse displays the traditional Lincoln Memorial design. To the average person this may seem like a common coin, but experienced collectors know that condition is everything. A coin that has been preserved perfectly for decades can be worth hundreds or even thousands of times more than a heavily worn example. This is why collectors spend years searching through rolls of pennies, attending auctions, and studying mint records in the hope of finding an extraordinary specimen. One of the reasons the 1976 Liberty 1 cent continues to attract attention is the possibility of finding rare varieties, striking errors, or exceptionally well-preserved coins. Error coins have always captured the imagination of numismatists because they represent moments when the minting process did not go exactly as planned. Doubled lettering, off-center strikes, die cracks, and other unique characteristics can transform an ordinary penny into a highly desirable collectible. These rare varieties often generate excitement in the marketplace because no two discoveries are exactly the same. Every new find adds another chapter to the story of the coin. The market for rare United States coins has grown dramatically over the years as collectors, investors, and history enthusiasts recognize the value of preserving pieces of American heritage. The 1976 Liberty 1 cent occupies a unique position in this market because it combines historical significance with the possibility of rare high-grade survivors. Auction houses regularly feature outstanding Lincoln cents, and competition among collectors can drive prices to remarkable levels. Many people are surprised to learn that a penny they once considered worthless can become a prized possession when it possesses the right combination of condition, rarity, and collector demand. When discussing the current market value of the 1976 Liberty 1 cent, it is important to remember that most circulated examples remain modestly valued, but top-grade specimens and special varieties can command extraordinary premiums. According to the value figure being discussed in today's feature, some collectors dream of discovering an exceptional example associated with a market value of $779,372. Imagine the excitement of finding a small penny that could be connected to such an impressive figure. Whether that value is driven by condition, a unique error, or an extraordinary combination of collector interest, it demonstrates how powerful the rare coin market can be. Stories like these inspire thousands of people to search their change, review old collections, and learn more about the hobby of numismatics. Another reason this coin remains popular is its accessibility. Unlike some rare coins that are known only to advanced collectors, the 1976 Liberty 1 cent is a coin that many people may already own without realizing it. This creates a sense of possibility and adventure. Every coin jar, every estate sale, every family album of saved coins could potentially contain a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. That thrill of the hunt is one of the reasons coin collecting continues to attract new generations of enthusiasts. As the years pass, high-quality examples of the 1976 Liberty 1 cent become more difficult to find. Many have been lost, damaged, or removed from collector circles. This natural reduction in available supply helps support long-term interest in the coin. Collectors who manage to acquire beautiful examples of this date often take great pride in preserving them for future generations. These coins are more than metal objects, they are historical artifacts that connect U.S. to a specific moment in American history. They tell stories of commerce, daily life, and national celebration. So the next time you come across a 1976 Liberty 1 cent, do not be too quick to overlook it. Take a moment to examine its details, its condition, and its unique characteristics. You may be holding a piece of history that has survived for half a century. You may even be looking at a coin that collectors would love to add to their collections. The world of rare coins is filled with surprises, and the 1976 Liberty 1 cent is a perfect example of how an ordinary object can become an extraordinary treasure. Thank you for watching Rare U.S. Coins. If you enjoy learning about valuable pennies, hidden treasures, coin history, market values, and amazing numismatic discoveries, make sure to like this video, share it with fellow collectors, and subscribe to Rare U.S. Coins for more exciting stories about the most fascinating coins ever produced in the United States. Until next time, keep checking your pocket change, keep searching for hidden treasures, and remember that the next incredible coin discovery could be waiting right in your own collection. Welcome back to Rare U.S. Coins. Today we are diving into one of the most fascinating coins that many Americans have handled without ever realizing its hidden potential, the Liberty 1 cent 1977. At first glance, this small copper-colored penny may seem like an ordinary coin that has circulated through millions of hands, rested in countless piggy banks, and disappeared into jars and drawers across the United States. But what if I told you that some 1977 Liberty 1 cent coins have captured the attention of collectors, investors, and coin experts around the world? What if a simple penny sitting unnoticed in an old collection could be worth far more than its face value? Stay with us as we uncover the remarkable history, surprising details, collector demand, and extraordinary market interest surrounding the 1977 Liberty 1 cent. The year 1977 was a memorable period in American history. The United States was experiencing major social, political, and economic changes. During this time, billions of Lincoln cents were produced by the United States Mint to meet the needs of everyday commerce. These coins featured the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, a design that had become an American icon since its introduction in 1909. The reverse displayed the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of national pride and unity. While millions of these pennies entered circulation, only a small number would later become highly sought after because of exceptional preservation, unusual minting characteristics, and collector demand. The Liberty 1 cent 1977 represents more than just currency. It represents a piece of American heritage. Every scratch, every mark, and every detail tells a story about the era in which it was produced. Collectors often search through rolls of pennies hoping to discover a rare specimen with extraordinary qualities. While most 1977 pennies remain common, certain examples in pristine condition have attracted significant attention in the numismatic marketplace. Coins graded at the highest levels can command remarkable prices because they are incredibly difficult to find. One of the reasons collectors love the 1977 Liberty 1 cent is its historical connection to the bicentennial era of the United States. Americans were still celebrating the spirit and pride that surrounded the nation's 200th anniversary. The penny became a symbol of everyday life during this exciting period. Millions of transactions occurred using these coins, yet very few people thought about preserving them in perfect condition. As decades passed, the number of flawless examples became increasingly scarce. When examining a 1977 Liberty 1 cent, collectors carefully inspect the strike quality, luster, color, and surface preservation. A coin with brilliant original red color is generally more desirable than one that has darkened over time. Mint state examples displaying strong details and minimal imperfections are especially attractive to serious collectors. Professional grading services evaluate these factors and assign numerical grades that help determine a coin's market value. Another fascinating aspect of the 1977 Liberty 1 cent is the possibility of mint errors. Error coins have always captured the imagination of collectors because they are unique and often rare. Off-center strikes, double strikes, die cracks, and other unusual minting anomalies can dramatically increase a coin's desirability. Finding an authentic error coin from 1977 can be an exciting discovery that transforms an ordinary penny into a valuable collectible. As the coin market continues to grow, more collectors are recognizing the importance of preserving high-quality examples of modern coins. The 1977 Liberty 1 cent has benefited from this trend. Collectors assembling complete Lincoln cent collections frequently seek the finest available examples. Competition among buyers has helped drive demand for exceptional specimens, particularly those certified by respected grading companies. Now let's discuss the value that has generated excitement among collectors and viewers alike. According to the market figure featured in today's discussion, the current value associated with this remarkable 1977 Liberty 1 cent is an astonishing $779,371. Such a figure represents the extraordinary premium that rare, elite-quality examples can achieve when unique characteristics, rarity, collector demand, and market enthusiasm align. While ordinary circulated coins are worth far less, extraordinary specimens can become the centerpiece of prestigious collections and major auctions. Imagine discovering a coin that has spent decades hidden away in a forgotten collection. Imagine examining it under magnification and realizing it possesses exceptional preservation and remarkable eye appeal. Stories like these fuel the passion of coin collecting. Every collector dreams of making a life-changing discovery, and coins like the 1977 Liberty 1 cent remind us that treasures can sometimes be found in the most unexpected places. The market for rare United States coins has evolved significantly over the years. Advanced technology, online auctions, and global collector networks have created new opportunities for buyers and sellers. Coins once known only to local collectors can now attract international attention. The 1977 Liberty 1 cent continues to benefit from this growing visibility as collectors seek outstanding examples for their collections and investment portfolios. Experts often emphasize the importance of authentication and grading when evaluating potentially valuable coins. A professionally certified coin provides confidence regarding authenticity and condition. This confidence can significantly impact market value, particularly for coins that may command substantial premiums. Collectors interested in the 1977 Liberty 1 cent should always educate themselves about grading standards and market trends before making purchasing decisions. The enduring popularity of Lincoln cents reflects America's deep connection to its history. Abraham Lincoln remains one of the nation's most respected presidents, and his image on the 1 cent coin continues to inspire collectors. The 1977 Liberty 1 cent serves as a reminder that even the smallest denomination can carry immense historical significance and collector appeal. Many collectors spend years searching for the perfect addition to their collections. They examine thousands of coins, attend coin shows, study auction records, and consult experts. The pursuit of excellence is part of what makes coin collecting so rewarding. Each discovery adds another chapter to the ongoing story of American numismatics. As we conclude today's exploration of the Liberty 1 cent 1977, remember that every coin has a story waiting to be told. Whether you are an experienced collector or just beginning your journey into the fascinating world of rare coins, the possibility of uncovering something extraordinary is always present. The reported market value of $779,371 highlights the excitement and potential that rare and exceptional coins can generate. A single penny may appear small, but its historical significance, rarity, and collector demand can transform it into a prized treasure worth a fortune. Thank you for joining us on Rare U.S. Coins. If you enjoyed this incredible story about the Liberty 1 cent 1977, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another exciting coin discovery. Keep checking your pocket change, searching through old collections, and exploring the world of rare coins because the next valuable treasure could be waiting for you right now. Until next time, happy collecting and good luck finding your own hidden fortune. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins that many Americans have handled without ever realizing its true potential. We are talking about the Liberty 1 cent 1988, a coin that may appear ordinary at first glance but has captured the attention of collectors, investors, and coin experts around the world. Imagine reaching into an old jar of pennies, opening a forgotten piggy bank, or sorting through a family coin collection and discovering a coin that could be worth far more than its face value. That possibility is exactly why the 1988 Liberty 1 cent continues to generate excitement in the coin collecting community. While millions of these coins were produced, certain examples have become highly desirable due to their condition, rarity, errors, and historical significance. Some collectors spend years searching for exceptional specimens because they know that the right coin can command astonishing prices in the marketplace. The story of the 1988 Liberty 1 cent begins with a rich history that stretches back generations. The United States 1 cent coin has always been more than just a piece of currency. It represents the economic growth, cultural development, and artistic heritage of America. By 1988, the Lincoln cent had already become one of the most recognized coins in the world. The familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse continued a tradition that began in 1909, honoring one of America's most respected leaders. The reverse design featured the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of national pride and remembrance. Millions of Americans use these coins every day for purchases, savings, and transactions, often without considering that some examples might eventually become valuable collectibles. The year 1988 itself was an interesting period in American history. The nation was experiencing technological growth, economic changes, and cultural transformation. During this time, the United States Mint continued producing billions of cents to meet circulation demands. The Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint struck enormous quantities of Lincoln cents, ensuring that the coin remained one of the most commonly encountered denominations in circulation. Because of these large mintages, many people assume that every 1988 penny is common and virtually worthless. However, experienced collectors know that rarity is not always determined by mintage figures alone. Condition, preservation, minting varieties, and unusual production characteristics can dramatically influence a coin's value. One of the most important factors affecting the value of a 1988 Liberty 1 cent is condition. Coins that have spent decades in circulation typically show signs of wear, scratches, discoloration, and contact marks. These circulated examples usually carry modest collector premiums. However, coins preserved in pristine mint state condition are a completely different story. When a coin survives for decades without significant wear, maintaining its original luster and sharp details, collectors become willing to pay substantial amounts to acquire it. Professional grading services carefully evaluate these coins, assigning numerical grades that help establish market value. Even a small difference in grade can result in a dramatic increase in price. Collectors are especially fascinated by high-grade examples because they are much scarcer than most people realize. While billions of coins were minted, only a tiny percentage remain in near-perfect condition. Finding a 1988 Liberty 1 cent with blazing original mint luster, flawless surfaces, and exceptional eye appeal can be incredibly difficult. As a result, competition among collectors often drives prices higher. The finest known examples frequently become centerpieces of advanced collections, attracting strong bidding whenever they appear at auction. Another reason the 1988 Liberty 1 cent has attracted significant attention is the possibility of mint errors and varieties. Coin errors occur during the manufacturing process and can create unique characteristics that distinguish a coin from standard issues. These errors may include double dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, repunched mint marks, and transitional design varieties. Error collectors actively search through rolls, bags, and collections hoping to discover unusual examples that escaped into circulation. Some error coins become famous within the hobby and achieve remarkable values due to their rarity and collector demand. Among the most discussed varieties associated with the 1988 cent are design transitions involving the mint mark style. Specialists carefully examine these coins using magnification, searching for subtle differences that may indicate a valuable variety. Discovering one of these sought-after examples can transform an ordinary-looking penny into a highly prized collectible. Stories of lucky collectors finding valuable varieties in circulation continue to inspire treasure hunters across the country, keeping interest in the 1988 Liberty 1 cent alive decades after its release. Market demand also plays a major role in determining value. The coin collecting hobby has experienced periods of tremendous growth as new generations of enthusiasts enter the market. Online auctions, coin forums, social media groups, and educational resources have made it easier than ever for collectors to learn about rare coins and participate in the hobby. As awareness increases, demand for quality examples often follows. The 1988 Liberty 1 cent benefits from this trend because it is both accessible to beginning collectors and intriguing to advanced specialists. When discussing extraordinary values, collectors often focus on exceptional specimens that achieve headline-making auction results. According to the valuation figure highlighted for this presentation, the market current value associated with an extraordinary example of the 1988 Liberty 1 cent is an incredible $779,373. Such a figure represents the upper end of the market and would typically apply only to a remarkably rare, highly graded, or unique specimen possessing characteristics that distinguish it from ordinary examples. Values at this level demonstrate the remarkable potential hidden within the world of coin collecting. They remind us that even the smallest denomination can become a prized treasure under the right circumstances. Imagine discovering that a simple penny could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. That possibility captures the imagination of collectors and casual observers alike. It transforms an everyday object into a symbol of opportunity and historical significance. Every coin tells a story, and the 1988 Liberty 1 cent tells a story of American history, craftsmanship, preservation, and collector passion. The excitement surrounding rare coins is not simply about money. It is about the thrill of discovery, the pursuit of knowledge, and the appreciation of artifacts that connect us to the past. For anyone interested in searching for valuable examples, careful examination is essential. Look for strong details, original color, brilliant luster, and any unusual features that might indicate a variety or error. Proper storage is equally important because environmental damage can significantly reduce a coin's value. Collectors often use protective holders, albums, and climate-controlled environments to preserve their treasures for future generations. The legacy of the 1988 Liberty 1 cent continues to grow as collectors study new discoveries and compete for the finest known examples. What appears to be a simple coin may actually represent a remarkable piece of numismatic history. From its connection to Abraham Lincoln and the United States Mint to its potential for extraordinary value, the 1988 Liberty 1 cent remains one of the most fascinating modern coins for collectors to explore. Thank you for joining us today on Rare U.S. Coins. If you enjoyed learning about the incredible history, rarity, and potential value of the 1988 Liberty 1 cent, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another amazing coin story. Remember, valuable treasures may be hiding in your pocket change, your coin jar, or an old collection waiting to be rediscovered. The next great coin discovery could be closer than you think, and that is what makes the world of rare coins so exciting. Today we are diving into one of the most fascinating coins that many collectors overlook every day, the 1991 Liberty 1 cent. At first glance, this small copper-colored coin may appear to be just another penny sitting in a jar, tucked away in a drawer, or forgotten in an old collection. However, what if I told you that certain 1991 Lincoln Liberty 1 cent coins have captured the attention of collectors across the United States and around the world? What if a coin worth only 1 cent when it was minted could now be associated with values reaching an astonishing market figure of $779,343 for exceptionally rare examples and extraordinary mint errors? Stay with us because this story is filled with history, mystery, rarity, and the exciting possibility that a valuable treasure could be hiding in plain sight. The story of the 1991 Liberty 1 cent begins with the famous Lincoln Cent series, one of the longest-running coin programs in American history. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln Cent became the first regular United States coin to feature a real historical figure. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin quickly became an American icon. By 1991, the Lincoln Cent had already been a familiar part of everyday commerce for more than 80 years. Millions of Americans carried these coins in their pockets every day, rarely stopping to consider the rich history behind them. The obverse of the 1991 Liberty 1 cent proudly displays the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, one of the most respected presidents in American history. Above Lincoln's head appears the national motto "In God We Trust." The word liberty is positioned to the left, while the date 1991 appears on the right side. This classic design remained largely unchanged for decades, creating a sense of continuity and tradition in American coinage. On the reverse, collectors find the famous Lincoln Memorial design, introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This design features the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., with remarkable detail considering the coin's small size. The 1991 Lincoln Cent was produced at several United States mint facilities, including Philadelphia and Denver. Hundreds of millions of these coins entered circulation. Because of these enormous mintages, most circulated examples are common and worth only a small premium above face value. However, the world of coin collecting teaches us that rarity is not always determined solely by mintage numbers. Sometimes the true value comes from condition, mint errors, die varieties, and unique characteristics that separate an ordinary coin from an extraordinary one. One of the reasons collectors become excited about the 1991 Liberty 1 cent is the possibility of discovering a coin in exceptional condition. Professional grading services carefully examine coins and assign grades based on preservation, strike quality, luster, and overall appearance. Coins graded at the highest mint state levels are incredibly difficult to find because even tiny imperfections can reduce a grade. As a result, pristine examples often command substantial premiums among collectors competing for the finest known specimens. Another factor driving interest in the 1991 Liberty 1 cent is the existence of mint errors. Mint errors occur during the coin production process and can create unusual and highly collectible pieces. These errors may include off-center strikes, double strikes, die cracks, die breaks, broad strikes, clipped planchets, and other manufacturing anomalies. Because mint errors are accidental and often rare, collectors actively search for them in rolls, collections, and circulation finds. A dramatic error can transform a common 1-cent coin into a highly sought-after collectible worth hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars. The excitement surrounding valuable pennies comes from stories of ordinary people making extraordinary discoveries. Imagine searching through an old coin jar inherited from a family member and finding a rare variety hidden among hundreds of common coins. Stories like these fuel the passion of collectors everywhere. Every year, hobbyists examine countless pennies hoping to uncover a hidden treasure that has escaped notice for decades. The market for rare Lincoln cents continues to attract attention from investors and collectors alike. High-grade examples, rare varieties, and significant mint errors often generate strong bidding activity at major coin auctions. As demand increases and top-quality specimens become harder to find, prices can climb dramatically. This growing interest has encouraged many collectors to revisit older collections and examine coins they may have previously overlooked. When discussing extraordinary values such as $779,343, it is important to understand that such figures are associated with exceptionally rare circumstances. These may include unique mint errors, one-of-a-kind discoveries, extraordinary preservation, or highly competitive auction environments where collectors are willing to pay remarkable premiums. While not every 1991 Liberty 1 cent will reach such levels, the possibility of finding a valuable specimen is part of what makes coin collecting so exciting. Collectors searching for valuable 1991 pennies should carefully inspect important details. Examine the date, mint mark, strike quality, color, and overall condition. Look for unusual doubling, off-center designs, die cracks, or other irregularities. A magnifying glass can reveal features that are impossible to see with the naked eye. Proper storage is equally important because preserving a coin's original surfaces can significantly influence future value. The 1991 Liberty 1 cent represents more than just a piece of pocket change. It is a connection to American history, a reminder of Abraham Lincoln's enduring legacy, and a symbol of the nation's long tradition of coinage. For collectors, each coin tells a story. Some stories involve historical significance, while others involve remarkable discoveries and unexpected financial rewards. As the coin market evolves, interest in Lincoln cents remains strong. New collectors enter the hobby every year, drawn by the accessibility and historical appeal of these iconic coins. Experienced numismatists continue searching for better examples, rare varieties, and elusive errors that can complete a collection or become the centerpiece of an investment portfolio. This constant demand helps sustain the popularity of Lincoln cents across generations. Imagine holding a 1991 Liberty 1 cent and realizing that what appears ordinary might actually possess extraordinary potential. The thrill of that possibility is what keeps collectors searching through rolls of pennies, attending coin shows, participating in auctions, and studying mint records. Every coin has a story, and sometimes that story turns out to be worth far more than anyone expected. Thank you for joining us today on Rare U.S. Coins. If you enjoyed learning about the incredible history, rarity, and potential value of the 1991 Liberty 1 cent, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another exciting coin discovery. Remember, the next valuable coin could already be sitting in your collection, hidden in a piggy bank, or waiting to be discovered in everyday pocket change. Keep searching, keep collecting, and keep exploring the fascinating world of rare United States coins where even a single cent can become a life-changing treasure worth hundreds of thousands of dollars.